Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Taylor. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you who is here with me. I'm staring out right now looking at the beautiful ocean, and just want to relay a message to you in regards to these June energies and how I believe we're gonna see things unfold as the summer progresses now. So to start off, I believe that right now we're going through a massive ascension process and awakening right now, and it can be very, very intense to see right now collectively, because all of the truth that's been buried in the shadow is starting to come up now. And that Dr. F, I don't want to mention any names, but the Dr. F who was in control of the virus and all that, all the emails have been leaked out, and it shows that he was lying about everything to the people. He was lying about how this thing came about. He was lying about the masks, just lying about everything. And it's just really, really crazy to see, and hard to stomach the fact that these people are just doing this for their own ego and for their own control. And you know, as much as I try not to get caught up in it and let it affect me, I will say that, I'll be honest, it angered me today when I saw this, frustrated me. And you know, that's also just me working through my ego and realizing when my ego is coming in and trying to run the show versus my heart, and realizing that right now this whole ascension process, everything is unfolding exactly the way that it needs to, and it's all a beautiful process, and we have to allow for the process to take place. And we can't control the external forces and what's happening out there in the world, but what we can control is how we bring ourselves out there each day, what we do to try to make a difference in this world during this massive shift and collective ascension and awakening that we are going through right now. So many people are waking up right now, and so many people are realizing that we've been living in this matrix, and they're realizing all these leaders who are lying and you know, stealing, cheating their way through each and every day. And we're starting to realize that we have to come together as one and rely on each other. We can't rely on these external forces. We have to do ourselves our best individually, each and every one of us, and we have to band together and come together, work together to raise the frequency of the planet, because right now it's an accelerated rate that this vibration of the planet is being raised right now at a rate that's never happened before. And that's what's kicking up all of this shadow that was kind of buried underneath the surface, and all of it is coming up right now. So I believe that right now this summer we're going through another massive wave of exposure, and we'll see how it all unfolds. I'm not exactly sure how that will unfold, but I believe that we're going to become a lot more aware of ETs, extraterrestrials. We're going to become a lot more aware of the fact that, you know, people who believe that we were the only life source in the universe, well, they're going to come to find very quickly that that's 100% not the case. And the truth is going to be revealed more and more and more as we continue moving through this process, and it comes in waves. Last year was like a massive amount of things were exposed and shown to us, and now it's another wave of, I would say, of exposure that's coming right now. Basically, I'm just making this message to remind you not to get so caught up in all of the stuff that's happening out there in the world, and to focus more on moving more into your heart center and just raising your own vibration, doing whatever you feel called to bring your heart out there into the world and spread more positivity, more love, and more positive energy into this universe and into the world, because people need guidance, and a lot of people are struggling right now. A lot of people are beginning to go through their awakening process, and at first it can be very, very, very intense to see everything that is going on in the world and becoming aware of all the darkness that is being exposed for what it is right now. But it's because the light forces right now are the strongest they have ever been. We have more light workers and more light force out there in the world than has ever been seen on this planet before. And it's a beautiful process that we are going through. It's a metamorphosis. It's literally just this massive collective awakening that we are seeing happening right now. And we're watching the new earth is being shaped and formed right in front of our eyes. And those dark forces can't go on as they have and control everything as they've continued to do since the beginning. Right now, the light is winning, and we're seeing that because all of that darkness that's coming up is because the light forces are winning. And this is a spiritual warfare that we're seeing take place and play out right now in the world. And honestly, lately, the past few months, I really haven't been paying much attention to everything that's happening in the world. But I believe now, this month of June, it's going to start to kick up and reveal itself again. And I believe we're going to see a lot of things coming up and kicked up to the surface for us to see. Another wave of awakening is happening right now. And this month of June is not only about integrating what we've already gone through, it's about seeing where we're moving into. And how this all plays out, I'm not exactly sure. I'll be honest. I don't know exactly how it plays out, because you know what? There's a million different ways that we can go with this. But I believe that we are heading on the highest possible timeline. And no matter how crazy or weird things seem out there, I can assure you that we are headed in a very, very good direction. It won't be portrayed on the news, it won't be portrayed out there in the world, but if you tune in and tap into yourself and you spend more time with yourself, you can feel that light within you activating, and you can feel more love and more understanding towards humanity. I have something coming to my mind, the book The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. If you have not read it, I highly suggest you read it right now. Just go and get the book. It's an amazing book. It's something that I live my life by. And one of the chapters in the 4 agreements, one of the 4 agreements is don't take anything personally, which means you don't need to take whatever people tell you that they believe about you, and it strikes your ego, or whatever they say, maybe something that makes you upset because it makes you feel a certain way about yourself. Don't take anything personally, because everybody is coming to you at their state of being. I just felt this, I felt like telling you guys that. And always do your best. That's another one. Always do your best. So every day, just bring your best self into the world. Sometimes your best won't be even close to where you want to be putting yourself out there. You know, you might not be happy with what you're bringing in the world that day, or whatever it may be, how you're reacting to some situation. But always do your best, and realize when you're going through something that, you know, is bringing you down or causing you to struggle and causing you to be more into your ego. And you can catch yourself. Like I just caught myself earlier, about 30 minutes ago, when I was more caught up in my ego and all. And now, to be honest, since I started making this video, I'm not even kidding. There's little waves right now. I could probably even get up and surf on these waves. I might even go in after this video, which is crazy. Like, there were no waves before. It's just crazy. It's amazing how the universe works when you start to just do your best and live your life to the fullest, because every single one of you is here for a reason. You all are here for a reason bigger than your little minds can comprehend and can imagine. None of our minds can understand how big this really is. And it's a beautiful, beautiful process. So that's where I'm going to end it today. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I love you all, and I hope that this message resonates. If you could please share this video and subscribe for future content. Comment below how you're feeling, and without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Much love, namaste, and have an amazing month of June. Continue doing what you're doing, and you're doing more than enough to bring your light and positive energy into this world, and I thank you for that. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Much love, namaste.